Hi guys, this is Mama Lori here, and I am getting ready to make, actually not getting ready to make, I am making keto gravy. Yeah, I got a pound of sausage in here. I like the Jimmy Dean natural sausage, and it's in just about every store. I just love it. It's a pound of the Jimmy Dean all natural. And you notice I put a little bit of water in the bottom of it. I just wanted to keep the pan from sticking while I browned the sausage. So this is what I'm starting with, is the sausage, cooking this sausage down. And while that's cooking down, and by the way, this doesn't really come up with a lot of grease, so I'm going to leave that in. I think you can drain it if you want to drain the grease. I don't, because I actually like the extra grease since we're on keto. I use some organic cream cheese. You can use whatever cream cheese you like. It really doesn't matter. This is just what we like. And get that ready to put in there. And I use half and half. My seasonings are ready. Everything's ready. And this is going to be the gravy part of keto biscuits and gravy. Now this gravy is really more of a sauce than anything, because you make it like you would do a white sauce or a cheese sauce. You just don't use the flour. There's no gluten in this. So I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. I've got my temperature to do the medium, low. But I'm going to turn it up. I want to brown the sausage just a little bit better. So I turned it up, get it hotter, and get rid of that water. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but if you need to thaw something out fast to make, like a pound of frozen hamburger or even frozen sausage, any ground meat, this is how I thaw it out real fast. It doesn't matter if it's thawed out or not. You can put the frozen chub of meat in here, add some hot, some water, and just start boiling it. And then you just shave off. You put a lid on, and then you shave off the meat as it thaws out, and you turn the frozen chunk over, and you get it all thawed out. That's how I do a quick meal. Sometimes when I haven't planned ahead and I need something fast, that's how I'll do something fast, like a spaghetti or a gravy. Again, this is going to be keto, so I'm not using any flour. Generally, when I make a gravy, I use flour, and I'll show you how to do that sometime, another time. Or I use cornstarch, depending on what kind of gravy I'm trying to make. But since we're doing the whole keto thing for my losing 60 pounds by the age of 60 goal, no flour involved in this, no cornstarch. Okay, so then I'm going to take my cream cheese, and I'm just going to go ahead and put the cream cheese in there. So there's 2 packets of cream cheese that's involved in this, 1 pound of sausage, and I've got, what have I got? About 6 cups of half and half. Generally I don't measure, but I thought you guys would appreciate at least the attempt to give you measurements. All the goodies off. Clean up my station. and just cut that cheese up into chunks. And let it melt in there. Next thing you do is you add your milk. And I just want to cover it up. You know what? Instead of using 6 cups, I think it's going to be more like 5 cups that I end up using, because I think I like the level of this. I like the level of this. You see how it's just covering everything? At this point, it's a reducing time. The heat is going to go back down to probably medium, and you're just going to keep on stirring this until it thickens up. Now you don't have to constantly stand here, but if you're cleaning up your dishes, working on your biscuits, you just come over here frequently and give this a stir so it doesn't stick. Here's another thing that I like to do. You can do whatever you want, but I like this organic no salt seasoning, and so I'm gonna put a nice little batch of that in there. Sometimes I use Italian seasoning. Of course, garlic is something that is in everything. And a nice good batch of pepper will make this really delicious. Almost like a gravy you would get in the diner, which, by the way, I used to do. I used to make gravy for my mom and dad's restaurant I worked at. You see all those seasonings in there, and it looks pretty soupy right now, but it's going to turn into something magical. All right, I'll come back in just a few minutes and show you the next step.